I feel like we need to say that before we discuss anything further. Have I spearheaded several of those discussions? Yes, I have. The reality, though, is for this season in particular, Jonathan Isaac was not a factor. Can't say health, but give me the other key to the success for this team over the last 2 months.
You are the Russell Westbrook of reporters, by the way.
What, I take bad shots? Hey, kids. 14 games left. There's a pretty good chance by the time we get to Monday, we will know the postseason fate for the Magic. Paolo said afterwards on the Bally Sports broadcast that his New Year's resolution was to make the play-in. When he spoke to the media at the post-game press conference, he said, let me correct myself. It's not a resolution, it's a goal. But if we keep doing what we're doing, I think it's very much in reach. At the Amway Center, Hetrick, Spectrum Sports 360. A very good time to remind everyone the price is always right, and it's never a wrong time to bring in our guy KP. Kobe Price covers the team for the Orlando Sentinel. No one does it better. Kind enough to spend a few minutes with us from this road trip. You were in attendance for what ends up being the largest comeback of the season, maybe a top 5 win in the Mosley era. What stood out to you? You know what really sets the mood, though? I'll tell you what. Bottle of wine. Lay out a nice charcuterie spread. How about some scented candles? Light those bad boys up. Oh, that is when the magic happens. No, seriously, the Magic, like meaningful Orlando Magic basketball in mid. Would have told y'all this would be the record by the time they got to the All-Star break. I'm sure some of you probably would have jumped through the screen, hugged me. Others would have slapped me and said, stop lying. I understand both reactions. Fact of the matter is, on December 5th, this team was sitting at 5-20. They are now 19-15 since that point. It is one of the, when we say Jonathan Isaac, there's a lot of notoriety, obviously, from the injury, but stuff that's outside of basketball, too.
It's my thought that, kneeling or wearing a Black Lives Matter t-shirt don't go hand in hand with supporting Black lives.
It's my belief that the vaccine status of every person should be their own choice.
What is that like, though? To be that guy that's known for more than a basketball player. If you were to compare his game to a wine, it would be what?
I'm a Riesling Moscato girl.
Okay.
It's sweet. It's refreshing.
Make it happen.
So there was that, and then the really fun part of the post-game press conference. That's now back-to-back wins for a team that's doing everything they can to keep those play-in hopes alive. Asked afterwards about maybe this snowball and some momentum through the backstretch of this season, Jamal Mosley answered that question like he has 1,000 times before. With a smile, we're just going to take it one game at a time. At the Amway Center, Hetrick, Spectrum Sports 360. If you're going to do something, now's probably the time to get it done. I'm just saying I think it's too little too late. Assumptions don't exactly put tallies in the win or the loss column, now do they? Look, just saying. 27-40. They're 4 games back at the play-in with 17 to go. Now, if that wasn't enough, maybe this will do it. They're 0-3 on this current homestand. They're going to close it out against Miami, who has won 7 of 8 matchups between these two. And just for kicks and gigs, we're going to follow up all this fun stuff with a 4-game West Coast road swing. Doesn't really seem so promising now, does it? What? What's that? By God, it's Wendell's music! Big fella. Back after 3-game absence with that groin injury. I'll tell you what, he had a gut check performance in him tonight. 3-4 all over this one. Forcing the turnover in the first. We're outrunning Franz. Paolo. Nice up and under. Magic up 10 after 1. Now let's go to the fourth quarter. They're up 5. Very scary moment here. Franz Wagner with the closeout on Tyler Hero, forcing the turnover. And you see him get rolled up. It's the ankle. Same one as last week. He would leave this game, did not return. X-rays were negative. More on this tomorrow. Magic still had this lead, and they could have closed it out, but they're kids, and they made it hard on themselves. 6-point game with a minute to go. Kyle Lowry. Now, all of a sudden, it's down to 3. So 5 seconds ago, still a 3-point game. Here's the situation. Do you foul? Or do you foul? Well, you should have, but Jimmy Butler gonna get a look, and of course it's going in. 3 of his game-high 38. That triple sends it to OT. Doesn't seem promising still, right? A reminder, the bell does not dismiss you. Wendell dismisses you. 34, giving you 42 minutes. Played the final 5 at his absolute best. Baseline jam, and then that's 3 in the corner. He had 27 and 11. Too little, too late. That's just a JoJo song. Magic snap a 3-game skid at the right time. They will begin that 4-game West Coast trip Tuesday against San Antonio.